TJ Dillashaw was once just a wrestler with a right hand, but over the course of his MMA career he developed into an all-time great fighter, and one of the main tools he used to have success in his prime was his head kick. Dillashaw used a variety of different methods to set up his head kicks. He preferred to throw his head kicks from southpaw despite being a natural orthodox, so one of the main methods he used was the classic double southpaw attack and the orthodox equivalent of it, where you feint or fake a rear hand punch to disguise a round kick in an open stance matchup. Dillashaw would also condition his opponents with open side round kicks to the body before eventually coming up high and catching them with a head kick on the same side. Another method Dillashaw consistently used to set up head kicks, which was sometimes to his own detriment, was the drop shift from orthodox into southpaw, where you crouch and throw a rear hand to disguise a step through stance switch. He used this to both close the distance and create a new angle from which he could catch his opponents off guard with head kicks, as well as land right hooks and body kicks and secure takedowns. To avoid being too predictable and having his drop shift sidestepped or countered, Dillashaw used feints and non-committal strikes such as jabs, leg kicks and lead snap kicks to mask his entries and confuse his opponents. And he also feinted the drop shift to land uppercuts and straight right hands. To stop his opponents from evading his head kicks, Dillashaw used awkward weaves and hopped in and out to bait reactions and make his opponent throw or move laterally instead of retreating straight back and away. He also occasionally threw switch kicks at range instead of shifting to catch his opponent off guard. The last main method Dillashaw used to set up head kicks was probing and walking with punches. Walking with punches is often risky because your opponent can catch you with counters as you're shifting and not in a stable stance. So Dillashaw mostly threw light jabs while walking to avoid overcommitting and minimise his chances of getting countered. Dillashaw used this method to stay in boxing range and simultaneously force his opponent to keep their guard up, which made it a lot harder for them to keep track of what stance he's in, and subsequently made it easier for Dillashaw to catch them off guard with head kicks from unexpected angles. Head kicks are one of the most dangerous weapons in MMA, and prime TJ Dillashaw was undoubtedly one of the best examples of an effective head kicker the sport has ever seen.